My name is Mamata, lecturer in economics. I am going to teach economics for class 11 and 12. Ngasi akoina khana gadoriba topic asi unemployment habadune masi akoi na previous class ta chathakiba growth adagi akoina previous class ta chathakiba akoi employment adagi informalization of workforce ka habado adugi makha chatharakpa kainoni parani adungasi khanase unemployment habase karino habase National Sample Survey Organization NSSO defines unemployment as a situation in which all those who, owing to lack of work, are not working but either seek work through employment exchanges, intermediaries, friends or relatives, or by making applications to prospective employers, or express their willingness or availability for work under the prevailing condition of work and remunerations. National Sample Survey Organization se masina unemployment se kamaina define toge habida masi situation amani mi singse thabak subham leitadana thabak subdaba thabak phangdaba aduga moise thabak koithi thiraga leiba employment exchange through the adagidi intermediaries the through the arge friends relatives sige through the thabak koithi thiraga leibado adagidi employers singda application ga pisandana adagidi moige hojik leiriba thabak condition araga piriba rates da moi thabak tawjage kaina admaina thabak thiraga leibasingdo adubuni unemployment haise National Sample Survey Organization ki matung ina economists define unemployed persons as one who is not able to get employment of even 1 hour in half a day. Ana economists na di unemployed persons service kamaina define toge haiba matamda half a day se sidaida akogi pung ama bawa thabak suba phangda misingdo adubu unemployed person ni hana define toge economists na di aduga mathangda akogi types of unemployment se masi khanasi types of unemployment se yame adubo akoina ngasi di makhal ani khaktang khanasi macroeconomics ki portion la pa matamda maduda yam chauba portion ama yauri unemployment gi madugi macro gi portion du daida different types of unemployment do adu daida the khanasi ngasi gi makhal ani khaktang khanasi number 1 da ina khanaga dawrubase disguised unemployment ase masi hana khanse Disguised unemployment is a situation wherein the number of workers engaged in a job is much more than it actually required to accomplish it. If some of them are withdrawn from that job, the total production will not fall. One study conducted in the late 1950s showed about 1/3 of the agriculture worker in India is disguisedly unemployed. Disguised unemployment has a karamba makhange unemployment no habada thabak ama tawbada darkar oirba mi masingdo adudagi hena sujanba adubu disguised unemployment ko mi khara adudagi lawthobasu magi productivity do adudi adum handharoidaba adum laigedaba example ama oina harabada akogi farm machet amada mi 6 na thabak surasu 40 kg of rice thoena khalo areda mi tara sujanba mi mari hena ana thabak to yenaraga dum subo matamda mi mari desu thabak to khraga yenaraga subanena moi masa su dum productive oi ningjaba taseng badi moi mi mari se tokhraga mi taruk tuna adum surasu 40 kg of rice to adum phangadaba anna moigi mi ahen mi mari do adugi productivity se totally zero neba moise unproductive neba adumaina mi required oiba mi dudagi hena thabak sujan bado adubu disguised unemployment ko oiba anna 1950 da study ama tawbadagi phangbadi India da saruk ohum thokpagi saruk amase sidi moje disguisedly unemployed neba moise ahen ba saruk ohum thokpagi ama sidai dadi mi hena thabak sujan bado darkar leba mi machine dagi aduneba ada mathangda akoina seasonal unemployment se masi mukhanasi we may have noticed that many people migrate to urban area, pick up a job and stay there for some time, but come back to their home villages as soon as the rainy season began. This is because work in agriculture is seasonal. There are no employment opportunities in the village for all months in the year. When there is no work to do on farms, people go to urban areas and look for jobs. This kind of unemployment is known as seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment is na akoina khange mi isna rural area dagi urban area sida laaga matam khara dalerga apang ba thabak thirga thabak suba aduga akoigi rainy season se asi laaga na moi village da muk hanba aduga aduda thabak toba masi kaigino haiba matam da agriculture se am seasonal oiba magi thabak sunaba matam se akoigi magi sowing season ga adagi harvesting season se sida sigumba matam se si season se kata leba in between se moi thabak suninga ise leitaba aduna moina kadoi migrate torino hai matam da rural area dadi chahi chupada akogi suna na thabak se masi leiteba aduna sumaina mu thabak leitaba matam sinda na urban area da lakpa aduga thabak amu koithi thiraga thabak suba moise sigumba type of unemployment se masi buneba seasonal unemployment hai se aduna scholars say that in India, people cannot remain completely unemployed for very long because their desperate economic conditions would not allow them to be so. We will rather find them being forced to accept jobs that nobody else would do, unpleasant or even dangerous jobs in unclean or unhealthy surroundings. Adna scholars in the India dadi mi amma se completely unemployed na matam sangna suklai lairoi kaino haiba matam da magi economic condition se yamna phatabana maram oidna ma se any kind of job se ma thina na ba phangna na ba se adum khotna gani mi naga tongning da ba job adugumba yamna unpleasant oiba yam dangerous oiba job adagi yamna unclean oiba unhealthy surroundings ga daga leiba job se masi adum ma tawgane magi economic condition do phatabana somehow magi hingnanaba tanaba hotnaba do hotnagane haba. The central and the state government take many initiatives and generate employment to facilitate a decent living for low-income families through various measures. And central government asu adagi state government asu thabak mayam ama paikale adagi kaino thabak pinaba mayam amsu employment generation tawi thabak su pinaba su honai pi besu pi adu masi karino habda low-income group ta leriba families sing se mogi living conditions se khara phagatna na ba decent living ama leiba ngamna bane haba. Since independence, the union and the state government have played an important role in generating employment or creating opportunities for employment generation. Their efforts can be broadly categorized as to direct and indirect. And the government na high river shigi economic condition phaganna ba shi the program ayamama paikhale hek independence pangbadagi akoi union adagi state government na akogi employment generating program mayam amasu paikali employment su pi adagi pi nanaba opportunities mayam amasu hornai generate tonaba hornai adugo moigi effort hadi akogi union government nabu oro state government nabu oro paikali ba thabak sing se moida employment pi nabu hornari bise makal ani thokna khaidok I akoi direct habanga indirect habanga khwai han bada direct habse masi kamain togi habse masi han in the first category, that is direct, the government employ people in various departments for administrative purposes. It also runs industries, hotels and transport companies and hence provide employment direct to workers. And hanba directs the day government na magi departments in the mi mama employed to administrative purposes se masigi damakta aragi sigi sumatakta akoi government na industries mana run to government na run to industries sing ade hotels sing ade transport companies sing se masaida workers sing se direct oina thabak pieba masina direct initiative never adagi indirect habsna kaino habdo adu amuk yengse when the output of goods and services from the government enterprises increases, then private enterprises which receive raw materials from the government enterprises will also raise their output and hence increase the number of employment opportunities in the economy. Government na mana own toba enterprises government na own toba enterprises daida akoi production se masi hengat na bohona bada production se hengat na bohona bas da mi hena employ towi asidaida mi se kanarini adagi sumaina siki matung da government na supply to private enterprises in government na raw material supply to private enterprises machine so mogi output se mashi amuk hengat anaba honabada mi se amuk yamna employment taweba mashi employment generate tawrineba machine indirect haise example de yang seba. For example, when a government-owned steel company increases its output, it will result in direct increase in employment in that government company. Simultaneously, private companies which purchase steel from it will also increase their output and thus employment. This is the indirect generation of employment opportunities by the government initiatives in the economy. Example nama when harabada akoina government na own toba steel puthokpa company se masina steel production se masi hengat ke na honaba saida mi se more employment pirini employment se hengat lineba anumaina muk private sector leba khoi government na steel se supply toba kaino se company sing se masina so moina steel se lairaga steel se dagi moi atai pot chai mayam ma sage doini so ana moi ge output se masi amuk hengat na bo hona ba sidaida amuk moina mi se amuk yamna hanai chang dagi yamna amuk employ tawrineba masina employment se hengalineba hana su government na magi raw material steel se puthokna bo honabada hena puthokna bo honabada mi do employ of the direct adum hengakrabani adagi di som the somo steel do raw material na oina private sector the sida supply tawroga private enterprises in so magi output se amuk hengatna bo honabada more employed tawrineba ana government na paikhat pa thaurangi matung ina akogi private sector do adrei da su government da su hengali as well as private sector da su hengal ineba masineba indirect haribasina. Now, the government implements many programs known as employment generation programs and employment generation program ama government na implement tawi masigi program am se noina su akoina poverty gi matang da yam khanagre macha khaina all these programs aim at providing not only employment but also services in areas such as primary health, primary education, rural drinking water, nutrition, assistance for people to buy income and employment generating assets, construction of houses and sanitation, laying of rural roads, development of wastelands, degraded lands, etc. Aduna government na paikaliba program ayam se masina employment piba khak nate service mayam amasu provide tawrini mi sida kari no haiba matamda akoige primary health ni primary education ni rural drinking water ni adagi food da akoi nutritious oba nutritions ni adagi di akoige farms gi implement oba de kuchukula lebe lebagi oba masida financial assistance ka supiri ni adagi yum ga sabi dana adagi luna nana lainana ba program maya mama pakhalini adagi rural da lebe lambi ga se sem dana adagi wasteland oina leiba lamga se masi develop tawdana adagidi magi lehau yam chendraba lamga se masi lehau chenana ba sumaina khotna ba sigumba mayam ama yawrineba government na implement tawriba programs sing sidaida ana akoina loisal lakpada kari amuk tawge habdo madu yangse akoina previous class tagina ngasi bawa tawrokpa se akoi employment adagidi growth adagi informalization of workforce masigi loisal lakpa sidaida amuk yangse there has been a change in the structure of workforce in India. Newly emerging jobs are found mostly in the service sector. Aduna India ge workforce masidagi structure sida yam chawba hongba mala e anoba hongba lai bese garamba sector lake have matamda kugi service sector se masidaida lai the expansion of service sector and the advent of the high technology now frequently permit a highly competitive existence for efficient small scale and other individual enterprises or specialists workers side by side with the multinationals aduna service sector se yamna expansion torpoi matungna dagi technology se yamna chaukhalappagi matungina hojikte yamna highly competitive oiba dugumba environment am lere asina efficient small scale adagi individual sing adagi yamna specialist workers sing se masi kaino multinational sing se kadum side by side se adum chatminare ba. Now, outsourcing of work is becoming a common practice. It means that a big firm finds it profitable to close down some of its specialist departments and hand over a large number of small piecemeal jobs to very small enterprises or specialist individuals, sometimes even in other countries. And outsourcing is a common practice. Oirapa masina kamai togeda hana yamna big firms ina hana moina torumba loinamak job to adu tobagi mahota certain moigi department khara madu shutdown torga adugi thabak macha ayamba se atopa mida suhanba atopa mida enterprise small enterprises ta oibeyai adagi individual specialist ta oibeyai aduga masina leiba tu masamakta da leiba su oibe adu natraga atopa country da leiba mi singdo adu suhalasu yai sumaina to masina hena profitable oireba. All of this change has not gone in favor of the individual workers. The nature of employment has become more informal with only limited availability of social security measures to the workers. Aduga masigi loina change tawraiba magi mawngse masi individual workers da yamna phibam phaba mawngda change tawraira haibadudi nate magi employment gi mawngse ayamba informal oiba aruga hairiba mi singsidai akoi social security measures kumase masi phangbra haibado aduchu phangba nate phangde. In the last 2 decades there has been rapid growth in the gross domestic product, but without simultaneous increase in employment opportunities. This has forced the government to take up initiatives in generating employment opportunities, particularly in the rural areas. And last 2 decades, have the how give 20 years, Masaida. Akogi GDP gross domestic product sidide adum phajana hengalai adu high ribe hengalai base masina akogi simultaneously akogi employment growth se masi sum hengalapra habdo adudin nate adna masigumba conditions that sina India government se masina kamai to we have the employment generate tawgadaba adugumba mayam ama program mayam ama paikhataba yadre aduna masina specially karai by the focus pigadage have matamda masigi akogi employment generate tawgadaba se especially rural area da oina masi tawgadaba ne have aduna ngasigidi masida loisalasi aduna ngasi ekoina chapter number 7 employment growth informalization of workforce sabdo masi matangsta lore. For today let's stop here and see you in the next class. Thank you.